everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're heading into battle in Cutthroat Basin. Let's go. So Cutthroat Basin is a limited time event as part of the collaboration with World of Warcraft for their 20th anniversary celebration. Now I was really excited to play this. Although it's similar to the Conqueror mode, it has had a complete reskin. As you can see, the map looks amazing, like the surrounding looks so good. I actually wish that Conqueror was like this, or that Tower War was like this, because it does make it a lot nicer to play when the map looks different and when the map actually looks beautiful like this, instead of it just being like a concrete jungle like it normally looks. So with Cutthroat Basin, the objectives are similar to with Conqueror. So you need to take control of the banners instead of taking control of the towers. And the team that gets to 1,000 points first will awaken the idol in the center, and the team that hits 1,500 points first will win the battle. Not entirely sure what pulled me across there, and it looks like I'm on fire. I don't know what hit me there, but someone killed me. And unfortunately, the one thing that is frustrating with Conqueror and also with Cutthroat Basin is that the resurrecting time is so slow. Like, it's way too long. It's such a long time to actually wait. I do think that needs to be looked into and changed, so it's something that I'll probably suggest to the developers. But let's revive here and get back into the battle. So I'm with my warband guys, which is really nice to actually get to battle with my friends. And as you can see there, I was still having damage on me from the person that obviously hit me the first time that took me down. The build that I'm using here is the build that I normally use for Tower PvP and for Conqueror mode as well. For some reason our banner is showing as red, which I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think ours is meant to be blue, but you can see I couldn't take control of that banner because we already have control of it. So I'm heading up this way to get to the spawn point for the enemy team, so we can try and take down some players and try and get to those points faster. Now for this build, as you can see, I'm using Frostfield, I'm using Lightning Nova, Teleport, and also Scorch as well. And this build, it does kind of hit hard, but also the Frostfield really helps because that works well against Barbarians. So Barbarians are the ones that you kind of have to look out for in PvP at the moment, so that's why I'm using that in this setup. And then the Lightning Nova has the new essence on it, so it deals quite a lot of damage, I find, and I really like this in PvP if you're wanting a build that you can kind of fight a little bit more close combat. So you can see points wise we're getting close to the 1,000 points mark. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Everyone was kind of hitting me at once, and I kept getting mistaken and looking for like grassy areas similar to in oh my god, what is it called, Wild Brawl. So I was looking for grassy areas to stand in, and I was like, oh yeah, that's grassy area, but it's only those long grass areas there that you can see that were safe to actually hide in. But yeah, this was a pretty fun mode to play, and as I said, it was nice to play it with my warband guys for a change as well. Now we did actually make it to the 1,500 points, as you can see, before we'd even taken down the Guardian, Idol, whatever you want to call it, and this was the overall result. So I'm going to play it again now, but with a random team, and see what the battle is going to be like. Are we going to get a bot match? There's a few players here that I know are genuine real players, which are these guys that stood with me, and the other people on our team, as you can see, they're all bots. It's kind of obvious by the way they move and by the cosmetics, because they always have the exact same cosmetics. It's just so funny to watch them. So this might be a total bot match. Let's just see what happens. So the thing that I like with Conqueror and also with Cutthroat Basin is the fact that it's a level playing field. So as I've mentioned in previous Conqueror videos, everyone is leveled out to the same level. So we're all the same Paragon level, as you can see at the top, and all gear level, everything is leveled out to the same. Now you do have 2 items missing, so you only have one main hand and one offhand. You don't have your alternate main hand and alternate offhand, so you need to ensure that essences are equipped correctly for the build in this. So it does make it a little bit tricky sometimes, because obviously there are some builds that kind of rely on having both main hand essences and both offhand essences, but this works pretty well with the build that I've put together for Conqueror and for Cutthroat Basin as well. This is one that I just have saved in my loadouts, as I do normally play this mode when it's Conqueror and when that's in game as well. But as you can see, this reskin just looks so amazing. Like, it's just I love it. It's like beautiful. I wish there was a zone that looked like this in the game. Now this is definitely a bot team that we're fighting. As you can see, they're kind of just going past me and heading towards the other bots on my team to battle them. So it's going to be pretty easy to take them down, and it's probably going to be quite a short match as well. As I said, this build is good because it hits hard. The Lightning Nova essence is really strong, and having that Frostfield essence as well that you can just throw to freeze enemies, it works really nicely. Whether you're fighting bots or real players, it does work. The only time it doesn't work is when you hit with lag, and I do find that happens quite a lot in Conqueror. Generally, I don't have lag on my device anymore since I changed my phone a few months back, like a couple months back. But it does get lag in this game mode, unfortunately, so that is something that I do sometimes have to look out for, especially when you're fighting barbarians, because generally it's their chain pull, and if you have lag with that, it can be really frustrating. Now there's also this mysterious shrine in this mode. So in Cutthroat Basin there is the mysterious shrines that you can take, and it might give you a buff for your team. I'm a bit confused about exactly how it works. I've only played this like 3 or 4 times so far, just because the matchmaking was taking a while, and after I'd had like several bot matches, I didn't really want to keep playing more and more bot matches. So you can see here, definitely a bot match, 17 kill streak, and I'm not really taking much damage from them either. So we're really close now to the 1,000 points mark, and that Sacred Guardian will spawn any moment. Yep, here we go. Our team has scored 1,000 points and the Sacred Guardian has been activated. So we're going to run down to the center of the map now for this. I probably should have hung around there a little bit longer, but I just enjoy killing the bots. It's quite fun to do that. I'm hoping that my other real teammates are here. Now, the reason why I say real teammates is because there are players on my team that are actual real players. I know this from the clan names. They're clans that are either on my server or that I've played with before we were getting bot matches in Battleground and everything. So this was the overall result. Obviously, I was top for kills, but one of my teammates had amazing assists there at 21. Obviously, killing robots is pretty fun. So shout out to this guy and the other real players that were on my team. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.